All right, let's look at the practice for the Odyssey. The new kitten seemed to be and blank. And we see here that because it is a or and something and there's no noun that follows it, this must be a noun. And so, of course, the correct answer is F, which is adversary. I have a healthy blank for companies that mistreat their workers. Again, we need a noun. Healthy is an adjective. There's not a noun that follows here, so we know this has to be a noun. I have a healthy and dislike, which would be disdain, B. I was blank to think of the poor way those children have been treated. And so you look here, I was guile. No, I was appalled. Appalled, horrified by that. He is a person so full of blank that he can't even be trusted to give you the correct answer. Oh, it must be guile. He's full of something, and something is a noun. So we go with guile, H. She began her letter by blanking me to forgive the belatedness. By blanking, see, you can hear that. By entreating. The team swore that they would avenge. We need a verb there, so they would, because would helps. Would go, would run, would avenge. The mountains were a formidable barrier, E. Barriers are nouns, so we know we need an adjective here. The movie was poorly received by an indifferent public. All right, poorly perceived. They didn't really care. All right, so we come here. Freedom is to slavery, and we know those are opposites, as commandeer is to receive, as opposed to demand, to assume, or to hijack, which are all closer in meaning. Drop and pick up are opposites. So what's the opposite of justification? Would be a denial, because excuse and affirmation are another word for justification, and awake doesn't make any sense. And dry and soaked are opposites. So once again, what is the opposite of dwindle? Which of course is to enhance. If you enhance something, you make it bigger or larger. Lastly, how abominably wicked. Oh, wicked, adjective. We need an adverb to describe it, and that is I think our only adverb there. Although the blank of crime in the neighborhood, the noun, the scourge of crime, B. We need a noun there, and scourge is a noun. Again, thinking in terms of what's our part of speech. As blank creatures, most cats prefer to be alone. They prefer to be alone, so they must be F, aloof. Words are powerless to describe the desolation of that prison house. Desolation. The tells us that a noun is coming up, and of and that are not nouns, so we now need a noun here. Desolation. The pirates tried to overtake the yacht so they could blank a verb, and that verb is plunder, G. The students were not happy about their teacher's blank policy. Policy is a noun, it's an idea, so we need an adjective, which would be implacable, unforgiving. Implacable, D. So the lottery winner was exhausted after enjoying a night of celebratory revelry, partying. To revel is to party. Revelry is the act of partying. So there we go. Let's preview our results. And the results show us, oh, look at that. I got an 18 out of 18. All right. Hopefully this makes sense. Again, think about part of speech.